We start off today's wrestling news and rumors video with a big news update regarding the rumors and speculation of former WWE superstar Eva Marie returning to the company, because for those of you unaware, earlier this fall rumors had began going around that Vince McMahon was planning for Eva Marie to return to the WWE's women's division, with McMahon feeling that Eva Marie has all the tools and potential to be a big star in WWE, and is basically deserving of a second chance, with many of these rumors indicating that Eva Marie was being considered for the role of SmackDown's Mystery Woman, a storyline angle that was inevitably given to Carmella instead. But according to one of our sources, Vince has not forgotten or given up on the idea of Eva Marie returning to WWE in the near future. News was revealed earlier today that Eva Marie has in fact secretly been re-signed to WWE since September 20th, 2020, and it's reportedly now just a matter of time before All Red Everything returns to WWE TV. We have been told that Vince feels that Eva Marie would be a great fit for the Raw brand when she does indeed return, and possibly for a role in the tag team division with someone like Mandy Rose or Dana Brooke. Let us know your thoughts and opinions of Eva Marie returning to WWE, and do you think that Eva would add anything noteworthy to the women's division on the Raw brand, or is the company better off not having Eva Marie return? As many of you are likely aware, Kurt Angle was released from the WWE back in April 2020 during the Masked Superstar releases. And while Kurt has been keeping a fairly low profile since his firing, it appears as though Kurt Angle is more determined than ever before to change his life around and possibly make a big comeback to wrestling, whether that be for AEW or WWE. Just the other day, Kurt Angle shared a truly astonishing photo of himself working out, with Kurt clearly showing his fans that he's gotten himself back on track and in great shape. Apparently, Vince McMahon has been open to the idea of Kurt Angle returning to WWE for a few special appearances in matches, and perhaps for some kind of an on-screen role again. But Vince reportedly told Kurt Angle that if he was ever going to be wrestling in WWE again, he would need to get in much better shape and look as though he could work some matches without falling apart. And there's no doubt that Kurt Angle has taken Vince's request very seriously. One of our sources has mentioned that one event Vince would not be opposed to Kurt Angle working would be for an upcoming pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia, due to the fact that the Saudi government are big on WWE legends performing, and there have reportedly been some talks between Vince McMahon and Kurt Angle recently over a big return. So in all probability, Kurt Angle will be choosing a big WWE return in the not so distant future over joining a completely new company in AEW All Elite Wrestling. While there were some interesting moments that had occurred at this past weekend's Survivor Series 2020 pay-per-view event, arguably the highlight of the show was in regards to The Undertaker's special final farewell, and by all means, The Undertaker's retirement celebration caused many fans to get quite emotional, seeing as though Taker's retirement signals the end of an era in WWE, and that the company just won't be the same without the dead man. However, while it seemed as though The Undertaker has now ridden off into the sunset following his final farewell at Survivor Series, it appears as though The Undertaker's retirement from WWE may not be permanent, and quite frankly, it looks as though The Undertaker's final farewell at Survivor Series was more of a way to celebrate The Undertaker's 30th anniversary in WWE more than it was to confirm The Undertaker's retirement if new rumors prove to be true. According to one of our sources, Vince McMahon and The Undertaker are both in agreement that the dead man could still pull off a few more matches in WWE before permanently retiring. And as of right now, much like Kurt Angle, we have been told that Vince is planning for The Undertaker to work a match the next time WWE travel to Saudi Arabia for either the Crown Jewel show or the Super Showdown pay-per-view event, which would take place around February 2021. As you would expect, with these rumors of The Undertaker not actually retiring from WWE following Survivor Series 2020, the possibility of The Undertaker facing off against The Fiend Bray Wyatt at next year's WrestleMania 37 is still reportedly a plan that Vince is considering to move ahead with. And this news of Taker's retirement not being official really is not too surprising, considering The Undertaker just signed a new 15-year deal with the WWE back in May 2020, so in short, fans won't be seeing The Undertaker vanish from WWE anytime soon. And if anything, Taker will be a bigger part of 2021 than he was this year. Let us know if you feel The Undertaker should retire after Survivor Series, or do you agree with Vince McMahon that there is still plenty left for The Undertaker to do in WWE from an in-ring standpoint despite getting up there in age? Much like Eva Marie, who is reportedly going to be returning to WWE soon, 2 other former women's division superstars are apparently planning on making a big comeback to WWE in the near future, and these 2 stars are the Bella twins Nikki and Brie Bella. As we have mentioned in a couple previous videos, rumors had began going around at the beginning of fall 2020 that Vince McMahon was keen on the idea of the Bella twins possibly returning to WWE and setting their sights on the women's tag team championships. And while these were just rumors at one point, according to one source, Vince does indeed plan for Nikki and Brie Bella to return to WWE very soon, likely at the beginning of 2021, and challenge the current women's tag team champions for the belts, with it highly probable that the Bella twins would win the championships and hold on to the gold until WrestleMania 37, in which Brie and Nikki would lose the championships to another worthy tag team. In a recent interview, both Nikki and Brie Bella certainly did not try to keep their rumored returns to WWE a secret, with both superstars making it clear that they have the ambition to close out their careers in WWE on a high note by winning the women's tag team titles, with Nikki and Brie mentioning in the interview that those championships were tailor-made for the Bella twins. Make sure you sound off in the comment section down below if you would be excited for the Bella twins to have one last run in WWE before retirement, with Brie and Nikki winning the women's tag team championships. Or do you think that the Bella twins should simply stay retired and get inducted into the Hall of Fame without returning to the ring? We now have our main WWE news story for this video, and it is all about the new rumors and speculation of Dean Ambrose possibly leaving AEW All Elite Wrestling in the near future for a big return to the WWE, likely early next year in 2021. For those of you unaware, it was recently revealed that the WWE have filed to trademark the Dean Ambrose name, and according to one of our sources, WWE attempting to trademark the Dean Ambrose name is reportedly partly due to the fact that Vince McMahon believes Dean Ambrose, now known as Jon Moxley in AEW, is legitimately considering the idea of leaving All Elite Wrestling to make a huge return to WWE next year, with McMahon reportedly offering Dean Ambrose a huge amount of money to return, hence why WWE are planning ahead and getting the Dean Ambrose name back in the WWE's trademarks. We have been informed that Roman Reigns has been very supportive of Vince's desire to have Dean Ambrose return to WWE, with Roman Reigns allegedly thinking that a storyline involving Dean Ambrose on Friday Night SmackDown would boost the ratings tremendously, especially now that Roman's a heel and that Dean would be returning as a babyface. Clearly, Vince is feeling confident that Dean Ambrose will choose to leave AEW either late this year in 2020 or early next year, and accept McMahon's significant WWE return contract offer. Let us know if you think Dean Ambrose, aka Jon Moxley, would be smart to leave AEW for a WWE return very soon, or is Moxley better off staying in AEW? Make sure you sound off in the comment section down below, and do give us your thoughts and opinions on the matter.